I want to just break one myth circulating in the media by podcast bros and some people that visited Eastern Europe that are saying that Eastern European women are submissive. I'm sorry, have you met us?
Why are you always such a nasty bitch?
So you're gonna speak for all Eastern European women now, huh? Alright, let's let the bullshit begin.
Submissive how? We literally demand, if we want something, we demand it. We're not submissive, baby.
Maybe none of your friends. Maybe the ones who are submissive are out the way and off social media and in happy relationships. That's why you don't notice them, you don't talk to them. Ever think of that? They're in their own world, living happily with their man that loves and respects them. You wouldn't know anything about that.
We know what we want, and we ask for what we want. Okay, I think that's not how you would call us. Traditional, yes. Submissive, I don't know. I don't think so.
Hold on. Checking guys' height before we talk to them.
Oh, come on!
This is the topic of your conversation.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
If you guys think that's okay, don't be mad when a man brings a scale or makeup wipes to the bar. I'm sure you wouldn't be too happy about that. Gotta love double standards.
The guy who stood there and let himself get measured by a dingbat, bruh, I don't even have the words.
Nobody is gonna respect him.
Well, I pity the fools who do that.
Yes, I'm a simp.
The things dudes will do for a little bit of poontang. It baffles me, it really does.
Green flags in men for me. Let's start with a controversial one. A guy who is friends with women.
What kind of shit is that?
What? What are you talking about?
Men already have like a baseline level of misogyny that they need to unlearn, and it just feels like a lot easier to get started when they know how to interact with adult women.
Subvert the patriarchy.
If the risk is maybe some of them like are in love with him, I'll take it. I'll take it, because the idea of having to deal with a man who only speaks to other men and his mom is like way more terrifying to me.
Can you imagine being in a relationship with a woman who's always trying to point out your misogyny? Everything you do, everything you say, how you talk, how you walk, how you dress. If you have any criticism towards her whatsoever about anything, she's going to say it's misogyny.
Resisting people in patriarchy is basic bitch, hot buzzwords, right? Because she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I'd really rather walk on glass. Seriously.
I love a guy that's chatty. Like, just has a lot to say.
So a feminine
when
man?
I'm talking with my friends, will contribute. Just a little chatterbox. I don't know. A guy that's willing to eat a vegetarian or vegan meal. I'm not vegetarian or vegan, but like willing to eat one.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up in the phone book.
So, busy work day today. But I don't know about y'all. Dating nowadays is for the birds, okay? Because it's like, I like them, they don't like me, and they like me, and I don't like them.
That's literally the conundrum that most women find themselves in. I mean, one thing, if you're coming on dates talking about how rough your work week is, yeah, that'll shrink a penis real fast. You could always go less, that's an option.
What is it about that? Anyway, so I guess that's why I'm just like focused on me and focused on business and all of that, because, you know, it's one less thing to worry about. And for me, I'm just like, when it's meant to happen, it's supposed to happen.
Have you ever wanted to believe in something, even though you knew it couldn't be true? Did you ever want to believe it so bad you didn't pay attention to what your common sense was telling you? Problems don't go away. They just keep growing and making things worse.
No, that's that fairy tale crap again. If you're struggling at dating at this point in your 30s, you look like you're in your 30s, you need to be doing everything humanly possible to snag a man. And you need to get over that whole, he need to look like a movie star thing, because that's not gonna happen.
I think because my clients have such an investment into my relationship life, I finally got on a dating app, and I'm like quickly reminding myself like why I don't get on dating apps.
I have a really hard time making friends and dating boys.
I dated a man for almost 2 years. His profession was hardwood flooring. So, you know, like somewhat handy. Wanted my front door lock installed, a little electronic lock. Promised repeatedly to come do this for me. Never did. He knew this entire time I was remodeling my house, so he knew the big thing on my list was flooring.
Okay, were you offering to pay him? Or was he supposed to just do this because he's such a great guy? Did you at least give him some buns?
And not one time did they offer to do my flooring when we were together. Not one time. Then, probably like, I don't know, probably just a couple weeks before I found out about him cheating with, I don't know, the second one I knew about, there was more. So this was like May. He asked what I'm doing. I'm telling, you know, I just ordered all my flooring for the floor and we're gonna go ahead and get this all installed. And he has the audacity to tell me, oh my God, I can't believe somebody else is doing your floors and I'm not doing them. If I would have waited on you like I did for my lock, my floors never would have gotten done, ever. So I followed the original plan and did them myself, along with the help of my mom and dad. So lesson here, ladies, don't ever depend on a man.
It's unbelievable, just dense, just fucking, just ridiculous.
Lesson here, ladies, get a man when you're in your prime. And you don't got to try to date in your 40s and try to trick guys out of flooring.
Your little dating hack. The next time you want to text back someone who's clearly disrespectful to you, I want you to go do 100 squats.
100 twats? Am I missing something? Yeah, that's why he's being disrespectful, because he got 100 twats on call. He don't got to treat you like a dainty little princess. Okay, I had to make that joke. But I guess she said squats, but I could have swore she said twats.
God, you're sick.
That's literally what got me this way. So either you'll get self-respect or an amazing body. Win. Just, we're always going to win.
Yeah, you suck. You just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to post it online.
If you're in your 40s, 50s, or older, you gotta date younger men. Not these old farts. Because they literally are looking for a nurse.
Did you know that I can see you?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
So if they're old farts, ma'am, what are you? A young tenderoni? Just because you can get guys half your age to use your body and then kick you to the curb? It's not exactly a flex. Let's be honest, the reason you can't date your age because those men are smart enough not to fuck with you. And even your old raggedy thing ain't enough to entice them to want to be around you for more than 10 seconds.
See, facts are stubborn things, ma'am.
A hospice wife, whatever you want to call it. Now, some of the younger guys could be looking for a purse, but what men aren't? All men exploit us for something. They all exploit us for money. Now, they may, even if they have more money than us, they exploit our labor, and which is money.
The fuck is he talking about?
So men use women for their money and not the other way around. Yeah, that makes sense. So if men only use you for your body and your money, maybe you don't have much else to offer. You ever think about that?
Plus, older guys tend to not be very progressive. They grew up with the same crap I grew up with, or worse. And people think that, oh, no, like younger guys, they grew up with corn. My generation didn't. Have you seen Revenge of the Nerds and all kinds of stuff like that? Before corn, I know corn has made it worse, but also feminism and all this, all of the things that are for progress have also, been combating that. Now, I do not believe in the word cougar, but that's what I will be forever known as, as my digital footprint, because I wrote this several years ago for Glamour magazine and ended up in 17 tabloids. Not joking, y'all. The Daily Mail, The Sun, all that crap. As a cougar, all caps. And the Merriam-Webster online dictionary, first example. Maybe I'm sure I've been replaced, but I mean, bucket list, right? And one of the reasons why that article is one of the proudest things I've ever written. My Harper's Bazaar piece is still the most proud thing, but that cougar one. The reason why I think the cougar one is just as important is because we have been convinced that men will not want us anymore. That, they have the upper hand, especially once we, age out and all.
No, women can always get their body used. That doesn't mean someone wants you as a person. What don't you get about that?
I know it's not rocket science, but it seems like it's pretty difficult for you to figure out.
Isn't it sad that their whole worth is if they still have guys trying to plow them?
All this stuff, or hit the wall and all that crap they say. You don't ever hit a wall. You never hit a wall.
Lying.
You hit a wall with perverts. You hit a wall with men who only want to date younger women because they can exploit them more. That's literally why they go after teenagers.
So the guys hitting you, Grandma, they're not perverts? Okay. Interesting. Gotta love the crazy eyes.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.